Masters, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Most common errors of small business owners. What really does this mean? Very simple. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, practice makes perfect, right?
Right. Yeah.
Wrong. Perfect and practice to improve makes perfect. Most business owners, and who here is a business owner? Even if you are self-employed, you are also a business owner. Most business owners, most people, they keep practicing perfectly the wrong thing. What you are about to see is rarely known. Listen carefully. The first is that they are in love with their idea. Oh, this is a perfect product. I just got this idea. This is a perfect app. You name it. They remain the behavior in terms of the error. In this case, they remain faithful to their idea without realizing that it's not about the idea, the product, or the service. It's not about what you do. It's how you do it. That's the new behavior. Think about McDonald's. They sell crappy food, still the best business in their life. Think about Amazon. They don't have stores. They're doing perfectly business. Uber, they don't even have cars. It's not about the product. It's about how you do it. The next one, by the way, this is the international symbol of accounting. They hate accounting. It always amazes me. Every time a business owner is looking at their financials, some of them they shake, some of them they get angry or tense, you name it, without realizing that it's the tool through which they can look at their own behavior. And they look at the finances or the financials as the necessary evil, like I have to. Instead of I want to, which is very different. The next one. Most business owners, they believe and still believe that customers are number one. Customers are number one, are not the main resource, believe it or not. Employees are number one. A disgruntled employee will always provide a disgruntled service. When you treat your employees significantly different, you will see the difference. Do you realize that an employee that is average performing or underperforming and that is not living the company values has the highest power to destroy the business? You better believe it. Employees are number one. Next, business plans. It's not really an error to have a business plan. The problem is that the conception of business plan is very different. It's used and it's dull. That's the behavior. Sometimes you even have it, they just create it just to get funding and then they store it. The new behavior is really updating and review business plans periodically. It's not just one time. Ideally, it could be every quarter. And last one, assumptions. Most business owners, they always rely in the same assumptions all the time. They don't update their thinking as to what things could be or how things may be. Or they don't even challenge their own assumptions. The new behavior would be also review and measure Adjust, review, measure, and repeat the cycle. If you as a business owner start to look at your concepts in how you do business, look at your financials in a different way, learning how to use the tool, learning how to play the game of business, you will love financials. If you start to treat employees as the most resourceful asset and valuable asset, then things will turn down. And then with the business plan, if you start to review periodically and update your information, it's a completely different game. Also, and last but not least, the assumptions. When you challenge your assumptions and start to measure everything, how it's behaving as a group, you will have different results. Is this too much? Well, this is only 5. I have 20. But you can start with 1. Just try it. Give it a try, and then go to the next. You will never regret it. The point is, start to do something different now, today.